Hi, it's Yvonne here. Welcome to my channel if you're new, and if you're returning, I welcome you again, and I'm so happy to be here with you guys today. Today, what I'm going to show you is how to make a slimline card. Now, you know that this is the rage right now. People are going into the slimline cards. Not to say that the other cards are going out of fashion. They're absolutely not. Just decided to do a slimline. I call it number 10, but I mean, you know, it's just because it fits in a number 10 envelope. So this is one that I've made and I wanted to share with you guys. And what you'll need for this project is, this is new from Stampin' Up. It's called, it's a polymer stamp set called Sweetest Time. And also what I've used in this one was Cherry Cobbler, Mossy Meadows. I've also used Memento Black ink. I used my pick. I have some ribbon here. I don't even know what the Real Rouge, real red ribbon. I used some dimension tape. This is X Fasten. And I also used these wonderful gems by Stampin' Up, and they're just called Wonderful Gems. They peel and stick. So let's get started. This is how simple it is. I'll give you the measurements. To start off with, to make something a little different, not that different, but I thought I would do it in green to make a change. This is, it's called Mossy Meadows. But it doesn't matter what kind of cardstock you use. You could go actually straight white if you wanted to. But just to make a change, I thought I would do it this way. This particular piece of cardstock, you're going to cut at 7 3/4 by 8 7/8. So to simplify things, when you get an 8.5 by 11, cut 7 3/4 on the short side, and on the long side, 8 7/8. Then you end up with this. Then you can score it at the center point, which is 3 7/8. And you end up with a card like this. It's as simple as that. This is your card. Can't get any fancier than that. Now, to add to this, you will need a layer, 2 layers. I chose white, but these layers are 8 3/8 by 3 3/8. 2 of these. One will fit on top and one will fit inside for the greetings. Okay, so first things first, you're going to want to stamp. So here are my candles, and they're already stained in red because I just used it. And polymer stamps do that. The will stamp, it does not ruin them. It just gives them a color. That's all it does. And I just make sure that I stamp it very good. That looks pretty promising to me. And I will stamp that in the middle the best that I can. So let's see what I can muster up here. Let's go down like that. And you make sure that you press down really well so all your image is stamped. And there you go. You have yourself your stamp. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to take the sentiment. Any sentiment would do. You don't need to have this stamp set. I'm basically showing you how to make a card here, how to make this card. And we're going to take, let's see, I used Wishing You the Sweetest Seasons, which is right here. I'm going to take a little block. And for this one here, all I did was I used it with black Memento ink. And I did it right over the candles. So make sure this is stamped real well. You can do this in whichever order you want. I'm just kind of doing it this way. But the Sweetest Season, and I'm going to make sure that that's stamped really well. And the pressure's on. There you go, right across. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some leaves to the bottom. And for this one, I use Moss Green, Mossy Meadows, but you can use whichever color you want, and you just do it at random the way you like it. So there's no right or wrong. I just kind of played with it like so, and You can do it whichever way you want. I kind of messed up that one here just a little bit. There you go. And I'm going to put another one here. Another one. Be careful if your block gets dirty like mine here. So there you go. I've got those done up. Now I'm going to take the little red dots. I'm not pleased with this one right here. Let me see if I can fix her up. That's one fun thing about polymer stamps is you can go right over it and you end up having the same image because you can see what you're stamping. So it makes it quite easy to stamp. All right. So there we go. Now I'm going to take the 3 little dots, which I have. Just give me a second here, and I'm going to wipe out that block that I messed up. There you go. I'm going to put the red and bring back in my cherry cobbler. And I'm just going to, I mess up again. Like that. Just put a few randomly wherever you want, wherever you think you'd like to have it. Like that. Now, I'm a little messy on this one. I don't know why, but I wasn't messy on the past one. But anyway, this works. So we have our card. Now I'm going to take my ribbon. I'm going to close off my ink pads for now. And I'm going to bring out the flame. I need to have the flames. So I'm just going to bring out a little flame here. Let me wipe out this block. There you go. That feels better. And my little flame. And then I have my yellow out, which is Hello Honey. Any yellow will do. And I'm just going to add my flames like that. Isn't that adorable? Just as simple as that. Already you're starting to see it develop. Now I'm going to take a piece of my ribbon here, and how I make my bows, I mean everybody's different, but just like I bring it around my thumb and I pull the both loops just like so. And I just keep pulling until I'm happy with it. And once I'm happy with what I see, as you can tell right here, then I cut it. And you need a good pair of scissors. I keep my little scissors here, especially for this. So it won't fray. And then I added it just in the front. In order to do that, I just used a glue dot, a mini glue dot. Any glue dot will do. It's just a matter of adding it right to the front in the center, like this. Can you see it falling together? It's beautiful, just absolutely beautiful. And then I took some of my wonderful little gems from Stampin' Up. Everything is from Stampin' Up today. And this is Whisper White cardstock. But I'm going to add 3 little gems like this. I could have used the other color too. That would have been pretty. But I decided to go with the reds. Just like that. Then I will take my tape, my good old tape, pull it together like that. Cut it, not your fingers, but cut it. This one here is not a type you can rip with your fingers, but I love it. It's very inexpensive, and actually I'm going to have a haul, I think, coming in tomorrow, and I'll do a video on it. I love it. I bought another roll. I find it's inexpensive, and with my classes starting in a couple of weeks, I will definitely need more because we do a lot of these type of things. Okay, so now I just add it onto the green. Whoops, oops, 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 oops. There, like that. And there. See how pretty that is? And all I did here is take my good old tape gun and added some tape to it. Set that in the center, my base. And there, I have myself a card. And all I did for you at Christmas with Cheers, I will take that out of here, put it on my block after I've cleaned this one out. Excuse me for that noise. Those are my... Okay. There you go. Those are my making memory plates that I take off for the glare. Anyway, and I just add this into center like so, and voila. We have a card that is finished and that is adorable. So what do you think? Do you think it's worth making? I think so. And then all you got to do is I just went to Staples and pulled myself out a box of, I went to Walmart, but you couldn't find any there. And I kind of wanted some nice ones, so I picked up a box of number 10 envelopes. And from here you can decorate your envelope the way you want to. Other than that, it just fits in here like a charm, as you can tell. Address it, and you're on your way. What do you think of that? Huh? Pretty easy. This is Yvonne. I'm going to leave you for now, but I will have another project next Monday, so stick around because there is so many more projects that I want to share with you guys. Have a great day, and until next time, be happy. That's what matters. Bye-bye.